from the things he's said and the things he's done and the things he will do, it's more of a moral issue for me.
Thanksgiving is a-comin', and that's when we here in America sit down with friends and family, and we eat and we drink and we celebrate freedom, and we take a moment to be thankful for all of the goodness that this great country has afforded us in almost 250 years of existence. Unless you're someone on The View, in which case you shouldn't invite people you like, and you should probably ruin the day for everybody. Go.
Whatever your reason is, I would never let my politics be the reason I don't show up to see my family, because they won't always be there.
I'm going to disagree. I completely understand her point, because I really do feel that this candidate, President-elect Trump, is just a different type of candidate. From the things he's said and the things he's done and the things he will do, it's more of a moral issue for me. And I think it's more of a moral issue for other people. We're just, so I think when people feel that someone voted not only against their families, but against them and against people that they loved, I think it's okay to take a beat.
Yeah,
if it meant not seeing your children?
I appreciate the voters, but I will say, somebody who tells me that my child is wrong because of how he or she feels, that tells me that they shouldn't be allowed to be who they are with my permission, I have to question it. I don't want to put my kid in that position.
Exactly.
I don't want to put my gay child in a position where she has to sit with someone who doesn't understand her and feels like it's okay to just blurt all that out. That's just me.
Gad, I was not invited to Sonny Hostin's Thanksgiving, thankfully. I did have a debate earlier in the week with our friend Megyn Kelly. Megyn believes that Joy racist. I almost called her Joy racist. Megyn believes that Joy
slip where you say one thing but mean your mother.
Oh, that's good. Megyn believes that Joy Reid is the most racist person on television. I think it's Sonny Hostin. What say you?
Joy Reid is the black woman that has short hair, or
yes,
is that
the blonde? The blonde.
All right. I'm going to say that in terms of pure corrosiveness, Joy is probably more so. I mean, between a bite from a black mamba in Africa or Joy Reid, I would take the black mamba any day of the week. I stand more chance of surviving the serpent.
As to the actual clip, because you wrote a book about happiness, which is right behind you, and it's really wonderful. And out of all of the people that I've met in all my years of doing this, you constantly, privately and publicly exude joy and happiness and warmth and all of that stuff. That they have now brought this to the Thanksgiving table. Isn't that the perfect example of how corrosive, as you said, this has all become?
Thank you for mentioning the book, because there's actually an anecdote that I mentioned in the book that speaks exactly to that clip. I have a cousin who was my closest best friend growing up in Lebanon. We went through the civil war together. So it's difficult to imagine a context where two cousins could be more, bonded than the two of us. When I put out a tweet after having visited Tucker Carlson at his studio in Florida after doing his show, I put out a very innocuous tweet saying, "Thank you so much, Tucker, for your warmth. It was lovely for my family to meet you." That's it. No politics, just a warm, thank you. He publicly chastised me. How dare you? Have you no shame? How could you be associated with that guy? So the cousin who was my best friend, with whom I went through the terror of the Lebanese civil war, disowned me publicly for having said a nice thing about Tucker. It's grotesque.
When Rumble first started in 2013, they built the platform for the small creator. They didn't censor or have biases. They were fair and treated all creators equally. No one thought platforms would censor political conversation or censor opinions around COVID, but they did. Facebook admitted they fell to pressure from the Biden and Harris administration. Of course, Rumble did not. They held the line. They're attacked daily for giving us a voice to talk to you. They're attacked in corporate media. They're attacked by governments like France. They're attacked by brand advertisers who refuse to work with them. Corporate America is fighting to remove free speech while Rumble is fighting to keep it. Rumble won't survive with brand advertisers alone. They don't get much of it. So watching our show is the number one way we can ask for support from you. But if you really believe in this fight and you have the means, one major way you can help Rumble survive is by joining Rumble Premium. Join the community that believes in the First Amendment and believes in our human right to free speech. Rumble is offering $10 off with promo code Rubin when you purchase an annual subscription. Go to rumble.com/premium/Rubin and use code Rubin. Like I said, if you have the means and believe in the cause, now is the time to join Rumble Premium. If you don't have the means, we're just happy if you watch us right here on Rumble.